Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, what's up? You guys see the title. You guys already know what's going on. I'm still like working. Saints post game just wrapped, so some stuff should be coming in soon. So I won't be here that long. But in the meantime, in between time, the results are in, and the Dallas Wings have the number one pick. And the first, excuse me, the first reaction you think of is, can Paige get another year? Dallas had Charlie Collier and I remember they had the 1-2 picks. Man, Dallas, they done had every single superstar come through there. And none of them, I think the furthest that they've gotten with the superstar in kind of modern times is Arike Gumawale. Like everybody else, Skylar Diggins Smith, Liz Kincaid, everybody who was going through the Dallas Wings kind of farm system in the WNBA is kind of like a surviving the Dallas Wings, and then you keep going. So I don't know how this is going to work out. Satu is a great player. Obviously, Enrique is one of the superstars in the league. And you have Paige Beckers in that. You might have something brewing, but that organization, bro, is just like, sorry, y'all, my bad. That organization is just, it's kind of like just all over the place. And I feel like it's always been that way, especially the past few years and things like that. So I don't know what's going to happen here with Washington and Paige going to Washington. When you look at the rest of the four, it went pretty much as expected. The only surprise was LA getting number 2 instead of number 1. But 4 and 3 were pretty much expected. Washington just missed the playoffs. You could tell Aaliyah Edwards really wanted Paige Beckers back on her team again. I mean, who doesn't? But it fell apart. It didn't happen. She might get MVP, that might happen. And then you have number 3 Chicago. If Flau'jae declares for the draft, if she ends up wanting to declare for the draft, she might be the number 3 pick or the number 2 pick, probably number 2 or 3. But yeah, who knows? Maybe her and Angel will be forced to kind of settle their differences or whatever differences that they had, and be teammates again in Chicago. I don't know. Just things that I'm drawing over. You look at Kiki Irving. They pronounce it a different way this season. With Kiki, you look at her. She's a potential person who can go to LA, but LA doesn't need her. LA is already long with Rukia. Rukia is long. You already have De'Erica Hamby. You already have Kendall Brink. I don't know if they need a big. They don't need a Nisa Morrow. They don't need Kiki. So who do you look at? Who's the next guard? I guess the next guard would be AZ Fudd, right? So does AZ Fudd now go to the LA Sparks? Is that what they do? Kind of, but she's not a point guard anymore. She hasn't played point guard since high school. Uh, so like, do you put AZ Fudd at point guard? I don't know. Do you put Harry McDonald at point guard for the Sparks and then put AZ at the 2 and bring Lexi Brown off the bench? And then Rickea Jackson at the 3, and we bring it to 4, De'Erica Hamby at the 5, or flip flop that. De'Erica Hamby at the 4, and Cameron Brink at the 5. Is that your 5 that you go with? How many teams does that win with? Z Stevens coming off the bench, like coming off the bench, like I just said. Are you cooking with something? They're a young team. Maybe you win a couple more games if everybody stays healthy next season. Then you look at number 3, Chicago. Like I said, this could be. They're another team that doesn't need a big, so they don't need Anissa Morrow. They don't need Kiki because you already have the Twin Towers and injuries, and Camila Cardoso already down there on the block. So now what do? I don't know. There's a lot of questions with these teams in terms of fit and stuff like that. You can see a lot of players slide into this draft that, you might look at Lisa Morrow. Lisa Morrow is hands down the second best player in this draft. Kiki's hands down the second best player in this draft. Flau'jae is hands down the third best player in this draft. Izzy Fudd's hands down the fourth. But because of fit, these players might slide all the way to 6. These players might slide to 7, and then you'll be like, how did AZ Fudd in the best 6, 7? The same thing that you saw this past season with Angel Reese because of fit. So I don't know. I think it'll be all interesting. I'm gonna look at a mock draft before we wrap up here. We will get out. All right, all right, all right. All right. I'm gonna pull up the one from Michael. Your mouth or something. Cool. Dude. So here we go. Yeah. So they had Paige going to this place. That's obviously not the case. You had Paige going to Dallas now. Number two, you have Sparks. I think the Sparks should draft Hazy. So I got Hazy Fudd going number two. Okay, so now you got number three, Chicago, Hazy Fudd. You don't need Kiki. So I guess you get Olivia Miles. You bring in Olivia Miles as the number three player. Olivia Miles goes to Chicago. Oh, Angel Reese said she wanted her anyway. She said need that. When Olivia Miles threw that crazy pass in her first game back, she said need that. So, all right, Olivia Miles going to Chicago. That sorts that out. Number four, the Washington Mystics. Do you get Kiki here? Shakira Austin. You have Shakira Austin. You have Aaliyah Edwards. This is just another case of a lot of good young players at the same position. You don't really need Lauren Betts either. You reach for Pow Pow. You reach for Rory Harmon here. You reach for Sellers. Ah, Sonya Citrone. Citrone could go in the top five, yo. Sonya Citrone, bro. She could go in the top five. I don't know, man. So I guess you have it's kind of dry on guards. I think it's going to be good for guards because so many of the kind of the worst teams already have good young big. So I guess if you're Washington, you go with Sonya. You go with Sonya, or you can go with Pow. And you go with either of them, and you go to Golden State. Golden State, they can get Lauren Betts to start building around them, or you can go with who else? You can go with Anissa. You can go with Janiyah Barker. It's crazy she's still playing things of that sort. You can go with what'd you say, Haley Van Lith. So I don't know. You have a few things there, but interesting stuff there. Flage for sure. If Flage ends up declaring that she's still available at 5, I highly doubt she'll still be available at 5 because, like I said, these teams already, Chicago, Washington, they already have established bigs, so they don't necessarily need that. But yeah, it's just something I think is interesting. Things of that sort. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Is there anything, any questions, anything like that before I get out? All right. With that being said, it sounds like the jury is adjourned. My name is Rashad Milligan. As always, if you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. We will get more into more stuff later on and stuff like that. It's just in between time and meantime. Until next time, please take care of yourself.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.